Let's learn fractions. This is a pizza, one full pizza for one girl. This is half piece of one pizza. Divide one pizza into two girls. One half and one half. One half of a pizza for a girl and another half piece of pizza for another girl. One half piece of pizza plus one half piece of pizza equal to one full pizza. 1/2 plus 1/2 equal to 1. 1 half plus 1 half equal to 1. 1/2 means a half piece of full pizza. 2/2 means 2 pieces of half piece of full pizza. 2/2 means 2 half pieces of full pizza. That means 1 piece of full pizza. 3/2 means 3 pieces of half piece of pizza. 3/2 means 1 whole pizza plus 1 half pizza. It includes 3 half pieces of full pizza. Let's understand. 1 half is equal to half piece of pizza. 1/2 is equal to half piece of pizza. 2/2 is equal to 2 half pieces of pizza. 3/2 is equal to 3 half pieces of pizza. 1/2 means a half piece of pizza for one girl. 2/2 means 2 half pieces of pizza for 2 girls. 3/2 is equal to 3 half pieces of pizza for 3 girls. Let's understand. 1/2 means a half piece of pizza. 2/2 means 2 pieces of half pizza. 3/2 means 3 pieces of half pizza. 4/2 means 4 pieces of half pizza. 1/1 is equal to whole 1. 1/2 is equal to half, a half piece. Then what is 1/3? Let's understand this. 1/3 means 3 equal pieces of a full pizza and take 1 from them. This is called 1/3. 1/3 is equal to 1/3 piece of pizza. 2/3 is equal to 2 pieces of 1/3 piece of pizza. 3/3 is equal to 3 pieces of 1/3 of pizza. 3/3 is equal to 1 full piece of pizza. 1/1 is equal to whole 1. 1/2 is equal to a half piece of pizza. 1/3 is equal to 1/3 piece of pizza. Then what is 1/4? Let's understand this. Take 4 equal pieces of pizza. Take 1 piece from them. Now this is called 1/4. 1/4 is equal to 1/4 piece of pizza. 2/4 is equal to 2 pieces of 1/4 piece of pizza. 3/4 is equal to 3 pieces of 1/4 of full pizza. 4/4 is equal to 4 pieces of 1/4 piece of pizza. 1/1 is equal to whole 1. 1 upon 2 is equal to a half piece of full pizza. 1 upon 3 is equal to a 1/3 piece of pizza. 1 upon 4 is equal to 1/4 piece of pizza. Let's learn how to add fraction. This is half piece of pizza. 1 upon 2 and a half piece of pizza. Now understand this. 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 is equal to 1. There are 2 half pieces of pizza, and if you add them, that will become 1 full piece of pizza. Let's understand this. 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 is equal to 2 upon 2, means 1/2 piece of pizza plus 1/2 piece of pizza are equal to 2 half pieces of pizza. Understand this like this. Now read this like 1 piece of half plus 1 piece of half is equal to 2 pieces of half. 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 is equal to 2 upon 2. But what if you add 3 pieces of half? 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 is equal to 3 upon 2. How? Let's read this like 1 piece of half plus 1 piece of half plus 1 piece of half is equal to 3 pieces of half, means 3 pieces of half pizza. 3 pieces of half pizza make 1 full pizza and a half pizza. How? Let's understand. 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 is equal to 1 full and 1 half. You can see here 2 half pieces of pizza are making 1 full pizza. It means 3 half pieces of pizza is equal to 1 full pizza and a half. What if you add 4 half pieces? 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2. Understand? 4 half pieces of pizza. 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 is equal to 4 upon 2. How? Let's understand this. Read like this. 1 piece of half plus 1 piece of half plus 1 piece of half plus 1 piece of half is equal to 4 pieces of half. 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 is equal to 2. How? Let's understand. Here you can see 2 half pieces of pizza are making 1 full pizza. So there are 4 half pieces of pizza. You can add 2 half pieces and 2 half pieces. They will become 2 full pieces. It means 4 half pieces of pizza is equal to 2 full pizza. 4 upon 2 is equal to 2. 1 upon 1 is 1 full. 1 upon 2 is 2 pieces of half. 3 upon 2 is 3 pieces of half. How? Let's understand. The upper number 1 that defines the quantity and lower number 2 defines the unit, that it is full or half or 1/3 or 1/4. So 2 upon 2 means 2 pieces of half. The upper 2 defines quantity and lower 2 defines the unit. 2 means it's half. So 2 pieces of half. Let's understand this. 2 upon 2, 2 half. 3 upon 2 is equal to 3 half. 4 upon 2 is equal to 4 half. How to add 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2? Let's understand. First, you need to add the number of quantity. So add first the number of pieces. 1 upon 2, 1 piece of half plus 1 piece of half. 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 is equal to 2 pieces, and the lower number 2 defines the unit, that is half. It means 2 pieces of half. It will become 2 upon 2. 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 is equal to 2 upon 2. It means 2 half pieces. How it will become 1 full piece? let's understand this. 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 is equal to 2 upon 2, and 2 upon 2 means 2 divided by 2. If you divide 2 with 2, it will be divided one time and answer will be 1. So if you add 2 half pieces, it will become 1 full. If you add 2 half pieces, it will be fractions. How to add fraction? Let's start. 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 is equal to 2 upon 2. How? Let's understand. 2 upon 2. The upper number 2 identifies the number of quantity, and the lower number 2, that is a symbol of unit, full part or half or 1/3 or 1/4 part. 2 upon 2 defines that 2 pieces of half. As you can see, 2 half pieces of pizza. 2 upon 2 means 2 half pieces of pizza. How? Upper number 2 that defines number of pieces, and lower number 2 that defines the quantity. 2 upon 2 pizza, it means 2 half pieces of pizza. So 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 is equal to 2 upon 2. You can read this like 1 piece of half plus 1 piece of half is equal to 2 pieces of half. As you can see, there are 2 pieces of half pizza. If you add them, it will become 1 full unit. If you add 2 half pieces, and it will become 1 full pizza. So 2 upon 2 means 2 divided by 2. So let's divide 2 with 2. If you divide 2 by 2, the answer will be 1. What if you add 1 upon 2 with 2 upon 2? Let's learn. 1 upon 2 plus 2 upon 2 is equal to 3 upon 2. How? Let's read this like 1 piece of half pizza plus 2 pieces of half pizza is equal to 3 pieces of half. You can see 1 half piece plus 2 half pieces are being added, and it equals to 3 half pieces of pizza. If you add 1 half piece of pizza with 2 half pieces of pizza, then there will be 3 half pieces of pizza. So 1 upon 2 plus 2 upon 2 is equal to 3 upon 2. And what if you add 1 upon 2 plus 2 upon 2 plus 3 upon 2? And how will you add? 1 upon 2 plus 2 upon 2 plus 3 upon 2 is equal to 6 upon 2. Let's read this like 1 piece of half plus 2 pieces of half plus 3 pieces of half is equal to 6 pieces of half. If you add 1 half piece of pizza plus 2 half pieces of pizza plus 3 half pieces of pizza, then there will be 6 half pieces of pizza. You can see there. And these 6 pieces of half pizza is equal to 3 full pieces of pizza. You can see there, 6 half pieces of pizza are making 3 full units of pizza. 3 full pizzas. So how it is possible? 1 upon 2 plus 2 upon 2 plus 3 upon 2 is equal to 6 upon 2, and 6 upon 2 refers to 6 divided by 2. So you can divide 6 by 2. It will be divided 3 times, then the answer will be 3. And if you add 6 half pieces of pizza, they will become 3 full pizzas. 1 upon 2 plus 2 upon 2 plus 3 upon 2 is equal to 6 upon 2. You will divide 6 by 2. It will be divided 3 times, then the answer will be 3. If you add 1 upon 2 plus 2 upon 2 plus 3 upon 2, then it will become 3. The answer will be 3. But what if you add 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 3? What will be there, and how will you divide that? Let's learn. 1 upon 3 means 3 equal pieces of pizza, and take 1 from them. 1 upon 3 means 3 equal pieces of pizza and you have 1 piece of pizza. That 1 part of pizza is called 1/3. 1 upon 3 means if you divide 1 full piece of pizza into 3 equal pieces and you take 1 piece from them, that will be 1/3 part of pizza. If you add 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3, that will become 1 full unit. If you add 1/3 piece of pizza with 1/3 piece of pizza with 1/3 piece of pizza. If you add 3 1/3 piece of pizza, it will become a full pizza. You can see there 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3 is equal to 1. How? Let's learn. 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3 is equal to 2 upon 3, means 1 piece of 1/3 plus 1 piece of 1/3 is equal to 2 pieces of 1/3. If you add 1/3 piece of pizza with 1/3 piece of pizza, it will become 2/3 pieces of pizza. If you add 1/3 piece of pizza with another 1/3 piece of pizza, it will become 2 pieces of 1/3 pizza. And if you add 3 1/3 pieces of pizza, it will become 1 full pizza. 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3 is equal to 3 upon 3. 1 piece of 1/3 pizza plus 1 piece of 1/3 pizza plus 1 piece of 1/3 pizza is equal to 3 pieces of 1/3 pizza. And if you add them, you can see there it will become 1 full unit of pizza, 1 full piece of pizza. 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3 is equal to 3 upon 3, and if you divide, it will be divided 1 time and answer will be 1. So if you add 3 1/3 pieces of pizza, you will get 1 full pizza. Understand this more beautifully? 1 upon 1 is equal to full, 1 upon 2 is 1 piece of half, 1 upon 3 is 1/3 piece, 1 upon 4 means 1/4 piece of pizza. How? Let's learn. 1 upon 4. If you divide a full pizza into 4 equal pieces and you take 1 from them, that will be called 1 upon 4, 1/4 part of that pizza. If you divide 1 full pizza into 4 equal pieces and you take 1 from them, that will be called 1/4 piece of pizza. It means 1 upon 4 piece of pizza. Let's understand this betterly. 1 upon 1 is equal to 1 full, 1 upon 2 is equal to 1/2, 1 upon 3 is equal to 1/3, 1 upon 4 is equal to 1/4 part of pizza. As you can see there, understand this in this way. 1 upon 1 is equal to 1 full piece of pizza, 1 upon 2 is equal to 1/2 piece of pizza, 1 upon 3 is equal to 1/3 piece of pizza, 1 upon 4 is equal to 1/4 piece of pizza. In another section, 1 upon 1 refers to 1 full pizza, 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 refers to 2 half pieces of pizza, and that makes 1 full unit. And 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3 means 3 1/3 pieces of pizza are making 1 full unit. That means if you add 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3, 1 plus 1 upon 3, then it will become 1 full unit. And 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4 is equal to 4 1/4 pieces of pizza. It means if you add them, it will become 1 full piece of. Let's learn fractions. Today we will learn how to add 2 different pieces. For example, if you have 1 piece of half and another piece of 1/3, then how will you add? For example, there are 2 pieces of pizza. One is 1/3 and another is a half piece. 1 upon 2 means half 1 upon 3 means 1/3. So what will happen when we add 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 3? What happens when we add 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 4? Means a half piece plus 1/3 piece plus 1/4 piece. What happens? Let's understand. First, you need to understand that the upper number 1, that is called numerator. The upper number 1, that is called numerator, that defines the number of quantity, and the lower number 4, that is called denominator. The lower number 4, that is called denominator, that defines the unit of the pieces. Means that one piece is of half or full or 1/3 or 1/4. Okay, so let's go ahead and understand how to add 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 3 means two different pieces, and how to add and what will happen. Let's understand. First, you can see there 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 3 is equal to 1 upon 2 multiplied by 3 plus 1 upon 3 multiplied by 2. You can see 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 3, the denominator for both fraction is different. For example, if it would be 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2, then the denominator would be same, but here is different. You can say first denominator is 2 and second denominator is 3. It means these are two different pieces. One piece is a half piece and another piece is 1/3 piece. So we have to just multiply these two numbers with each other, like 1 upon 2 multiplied by 3 plus 1 upon 3 multiplied by 2. Let's multiply. So multiply 1 with 3, then it will become 3, and then multiply 2 with 3, it will become 6. So first fraction will be 3 upon 6 plus multiply another fraction, that is 1 upon 3, and we need to multiply this with 2. So multiply 1 with 2, then it is 2, then multiply 3 with 2, then it will be 6. So another fraction is 2 upon 6. Now you can see the denominator is same for both fractions. Now it is easy to add them. So you can choose 6 as a denominator and you can add 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2, that is 5. Next fraction will be 5 upon 6. That is the answer. If you add 3 upon 6 plus 2 upon 6, the denominator for both fraction is same. So you need to first choose that denominator and choose 6 and then add 3 with 2. 3 plus 2, 5. Then the answer is 5 upon 6. What if we add 3 different pieces? Means 1/2 piece with another 1/3 piece plus another 1/4 piece. What happens? Let's understand how to add them. 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 4. You can see the denominator for all fractions are different. The first denominator is 2 and second denominator is 3 and third denominator is 4. And these are quietly different. These are not same. One piece is of half and one piece is of 1/3 and one piece is of 1/4. So we need to multiply these digits with each other and let's see what happens. So multiply 2 with 3, that will become 6, and then multiply 3 with 4, that will become 12. Both digits are not same, not equal. One is 6 and another is 12. So we need to make all the denominators same. What will we do? If we multiply 6 with 2, then it can be 12. It means we need to multiply the fraction 1 upon 2 with 6. Let's multiply 1 upon 2 with 6. What happens? So let's multiply 1 upon 2 multiplied by 6 is equal to 6 upon 12. Now multiply 1 with 6, that will be 6. Then multiply 2 with 6, that will be 12. So the new fraction will be 6 upon 12. Now multiply 1 upon 3 with 4, because when we will multiply 3 with 4, it will become 12. So first multiply 1 with 4, that will be 4. Then multiply the denominator 3 with 4, that will be 12. So new fraction will be 4 upon 12. Now third, 1 upon 4. Now we need to make the denominator same as 12. So we need to multiply this denominator with 3. If we multiply 4 with 3, then it will become 12. And 12 makes the all denominators equal. So multiply 1 with 3, that will be 3. And then multiply 4 with 3, that will be 12. So new fraction will be 3 upon 12. Now if you multiply 1 upon 2 with 6, it will be 6 upon 12. Then you will multiply 1 upon 3 with 4, it will become 4 upon 12. And then you will multiply 1 upon 4 with 3, then it will become 3 upon 12. Now the new fraction will be 6 upon 12 plus 4 upon 12 plus 3 upon 12. And you can see the denominators are same for all fractions. Now it is easy to add them. You can add them now easily. So choose the denominator first. So that is 12. Now add 6 plus 4 plus 3. 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. 10 plus 3 is equal to 13. So new fraction will be 13 upon 12. The answer is 13 upon 12. 13 upon 12 refers to 13 divided by 12. If we divide 13 with 12, the answer will be 1 and 1 upon 12. If we divide 13 by 12, then the answer will be 1 and 1 upon 12. For better understanding, let's understand this. 1 upon 1 is equal to full, 1 upon 2 is equal to half, 1 upon 3 is equal to 1/3, 1 upon 4 is equal to 1/4. 1 upon 1 makes a full unit, a full pizza, as you can see there. 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 means 2 half pieces are making 1 pizza. If you add 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2, that will become 1 full unit. It means 1. 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3 is equal to 1. How? If you add 1/3 piece of pizza with another 1/3 piece of pizza with another 1/3 piece of pizza. If you add 3 1/3 pieces of pizza, it will become 1 full pizza. So 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3 is equal to 1. Now if you add 4 equal pieces of pizza, means 1/4 piece of pizza. If you add 1/4 piece of pizza with another 1/4 with another 1/4 with another one. If you add 4 1/4 pieces of pizza, it will become 1 full unit. So 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4 is equal to 1. Now we understand what is 1 upon 1 and 1 upon 2. 1 upon 1 plus 1 upon 1 is equal to 2 upon 1. Now we understand how to add them. 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 is equal to 2 upon 1. Because the denominator is same for both fractions, so you will take denominator as 1 and numerator will be 1 plus 1 equal to, the numerator will be 2 and the denominator will be 1. If you add 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2, it will become 2 upon 2. How? You will choose first denominator, so denominator is same. Now choose the denominator 2 and now add 1 plus 1. That will become 2. So numerator will be 2 and denominator will be 2. So it will be 2 upon 2. If you add 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3, now you need to decide the denominator. So denominator for all fraction is same. Then choose 3 as denominator and add 3, add 1 plus 1 plus 1, that will be 3. So next fraction will be 3 upon 3. If you add 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4, it will be 4 upon 4, because the denominator for the fractions is same. So you will choose 4 as denominator and you will add the numerators. That will be 4. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 4. 4 upon 4. Now 1 upon 2 refers to 2 divided by 1. 2 upon 1. Now 2 upon 1 refers to 2 divided by 1. If you divide 2 by 1, it will be divided 2 times. The answer will be 2. As you can see there are 2 full pizzas. 2 divided by 2 refers 2 upon 2 refers to 2 divided by 2. If you divide 2 with 2, it will be divided 1 time. So you can see 1 full piece of pizza. 3 upon 3 refers to 3 divided by 3. If you divide 3 with 3, it will be divided 1 time. 3 ones are 3, then the answer will be 1. If you add 3 1/3 pieces of pizza, that will make 1 full unit. So you can see here 1 full pizza. 4 upon 4 refers to 4 divided by 4. If you divide 4 by 4, it will be divided 1 time and answer will be 1. As you can see here, 4 1/4 pieces of pizza are making 1 full pizza. So I hope you have understand. Thank you very much.